Ezekiel, chapter 46. Thus saith the Lord God, The gate of the inner court that looketh toward the east shall be shut the 6 days, on which work is done. But on the Sabbath day it shall be opened, yea, and on the day of the new moon it shall be opened.
And the prince shall enter by the way of the porch of the gate from without, and he shall stand at the threshold of the gate. And the priest shall offer his holocaust and his peace offerings, and he shall adore upon the threshold of the gate, and shall go out. But the gate shall not be shut till the evening. And the people of the land shall adore at the door of that gate before the Lord on the Sabbaths and on the new moons. And the holocaust that the prince shall offer to the Lord on the Sabbath day shall be 6 lambs without blemish, and a ram without blemish. And the sacrifice of all ephah for a ram. But for the lambs, what sacrifice his hand shall allow, and a hin of oil for every ephah. And on the day of the new moon, a calf of the herd without blemish, and the 6 lambs and the rams shall be without blemish. And he shall offer in sacrifice an ephah for a calf, an ephah also for a ram, but for the lambs as his hand shall find, and a hin of oil for every ephah. And when the prince is to go in, let him go in by the way of the porch of the gate, and let him go out the same way. But when the people of the land shall go in before the Lord in the solemn feasts, he that goeth in by the north gate to adore shall go out by the way of the south gate, and he that goeth in by the way of the south gate shall go out by the way of the north gate. He shall not return by the way of the gate whereby he came in, but shall go out at that over against it. And the prince in the midst of them shall go in when they go in, and go out when they go out.
And in the fairs and in the solemnities there shall be the sacrifice of an ephah to a calf, and an ephah to a ram. And to the lambs the sacrifice shall be as his hand shall find, and a hin of oil to every ephah. But when the prince shall offer a voluntary holocaust, or voluntary peace offering to the Lord, the gate that looketh towards the east shall be opened to him, and he shall offer his holocaust and his peace offerings, as it is wont to be done on the Sabbath day. And he shall go out, and the gate shall be shut after he is gone forth. And he shall offer every day for a holocaust to the Lord, a lamb of the same year without blemish. He shall offer it always in the morning. And he shall offer the sacrifice for it morning by morning, the 6th part of an ephah, and the 3rd part of a hin of oil to be mingled with the fine flour, a sacrifice to the Lord by ordinance, continual and everlasting. You shall offer the lamb and the sacrifice and the oil morning by morning, an everlasting holocaust. Thus saith the Lord God, If the prince give a gift to any of his sons, the inheritance of it shall go to his children, they shall possess it by inheritance. But if he give a legacy out of his inheritance to one of his servants, it shall be his until the year of release, and it shall return to the prince, but his inheritance shall go to his sons. And the prince shall not take of the people's inheritance by violence, nor of their possession, but out of his own possession he shall give an inheritance to his sons, that my people be not dispersed every man from his possession. And he brought me in by the entry that was at the side of the gate, into the chambers of the sanctuary that were for the priests, which looked toward the north, and there was a place bending to the west. And he said to me, This is the place where the priests shall boil the sin offering and the trespass offering, where they shall dress the sacrifice, that they may not bring it out into the outward court, and the people be sanctified. And he brought me into the outward court, and he led me about by the 4 corners of the court. And behold, there was a little court in the corner of the court. To every corner of the court there was a little court. In the 4 corners of the court were little courts disposed, 40 cubits long and 30 broad. All the 4 were of one measure. And there was a wall round about compassing the 4 little courts, and there were kitchens built under the rows round about. And he said to me, This is the house of the kitchens, wherein the ministers of the house of the Lord shall boil the victims of the people. From PrayLamp. Peace be with you.